In an ideal world, we'd be able to practice for everything for as long as we wanted. Lesson in 3 days? Alright, that means I have 3 8-hour practice sessions to get ready. First orchestra rehearsal in a week? Great, I can listen to 20 recordings beforehand. Well, all that's great in an ideal world. And then you get to college. College is where you have to do 30 hours of things every day, but you only get 24 hours to do them. That means that sometimes you can prepare music and sometimes you have to wing it. Sight reading is the invisible skill that prevents you from screwing up even when you can't prepare. It's the collection of instincts which you can learn that allows you to play notes in real time without ever having looked at them before. Today's video is about how to sight read, and it's day 10 of the 12 days of auditions, where each day I cover a different topic on how to take auditions. Today I'm going to go over 3 goals of sight reading and 3 ways you can go ahead and get started. The first goal is to play what's written as closely as possible. You're just trying to translate the notes on the page into audio. When you're reading out loud from a book in class, you don't need to prepare, so why should you for music? You just have to get comfortable with the basic skills of doing this quickly and publicly. The second goal is to present yourself as a pro, even when you're unprepared. When you're performing music, you're in character, kind of like an actor. Even if you're scared on the inside, you should be confident on the outside. Third goal is that, above all, keep going. Giving up is the only real mistake you can make when you're sight reading, so just keep going. So here's 3 ways you can get started. Number 1, do it a lot. Just put some music on the stand and try it. Play it from beginning to end. Don't stop. Do it again, every day. Second is to choose what's most important and ignore the rest for now. Sight reading can be overwhelming because there's way too much stuff to deal with at once. If that's the case, just ignore most of it. Focus on what's absolutely essential for you to get through it. Time signature, key signature, and rhythm. Start adding other stuff later when you can. Oh, and don't stop. Third is to isolate elements and work on each one separately. If you have trouble figuring out how to sight read rhythms, pitches, accidentals, or other musical elements, break it apart and work on them separately. Try this. One day, do some hard rhythmic sight reading and ignore the pitches. The next day, do some crazy contemporary piece but just play the pitches and ignore the rhythms. Let each one get comfortable on its own and then put them together later like building blocks. Today on the blog I posted the ultimate guide to sight reading for auditions and life. It goes way more in depth than I could in this video, so check it out by following the link. And while you're there, you can enroll in my new online mini course called How to Advance at an Orchestra Audition 101. Tomorrow we're talking about how to deal with nerves at auditions. See you then.